Hey, Gilbert. No, why would I say hey, Gilbert? Let's say you could program a concert for the New York Philharmonic.
Hmm.
What would you put on the program?
Yeah, that's a very interesting question, isn't it?
Yeah. Don't
Very-
ask me because I don't know how the heck I would answer
well,
that.
I mean, you know, I've thought about programming for orchestras off and on, and I really still feel that the programs need to be filled with American music in general. Um, U.S. American or any part of the Americas, and I also felt like that some orchestras in their programming might be missing an opportunity by not programming a lot of the American romantics from the 20th century. So, I probably would like to do something by Howard Hanson, William Schumann, uh, more composers like that, and of course, contemporary works by, diversity of composers. And also one of my works. So if I had a chance. But I can't give you any specific, pieces. But I would like to have that kind of mix, but also uh, music that will still be, captivating to the audience, and you know, yeah, like
Yeah, yeah.
I think I like big bombastic orchestra pieces, and then also very sensual and colorful orchestral pieces. So, I guess I could list off names and stuff like that, but I'm not sure I want to right now. So,
Yeah. Fair enough. Too many to list, really.
no,
Hmm. So, are you from New York City originally?
no, from West Texas.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay. And so, when did you move here?
in 2006,
Okay.
December. No, I moved into my apartment December 2006. Moved to New York in May 2006.
How do you find the scene here
Um, Yeah,
musically?
yeah. Well, in the contemporary classical world, so I was trained at Northwestern and the Cleveland Institute of Music, and so coming here, I had that kind of perspective. I remember when I moved here in 2006 and having worked at the American Music Center, that the whole uptown downtown thing was still a big deal, and it probably might be today too. I don't know. And so what I found, and I think is still kind of true, is that there, it's kind of a big village here in the city, and musically there seems to be little circles, the social circles that revolve around each other, um, and having been here, I've been a part of Random Access Music, and then I've also, coordinated my own thing with some friends called NY Sound Circuit. And in a way, it's just like I found that, I kind of create or try to surround myself with similar-minded people.
Hmm.
If you don't necessarily, get to hang out with these other people or write with these other people, then, you just make out your own scene in a way.
Right.
And and so yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm really happy to have met, people like you guys, and then all the other musicians that I work with. It's wonderful. So,
Yeah, we're really happy to have met you too, and we're really excited to premiere your work. Personally, I'm so excited to be singing in it. And I'm wondering, like, what kind of changes would you like to see in like the classical music scene in the future in New York, but also
mm,
just in general?
well, yeah, well, I have my own ideas. Well, I mean, I'm also thinking when I think about that, I also think about my own music. I want some kind of immediacy and relatedness. I want music that speaks to the soul, of course, but also is relatable but fresh and new. I mean, that's always the balance. This is always what I believe in as an artist, is that you got to give someone something familiar enough, but something fresh and new in a different arrangement, in a different way. Um, and well, it's being in the pandemic, being shut down. You can't really, assess what's out there except for like what's been produced on the videos. But now, I'm coming out to concerts because they're starting again. And I went to a concert by a friend of mine, Thomas Piercy, clarinetist, who does the Tokyo to New York series. And a lot of that music was quite beautiful and nice and relatable in that way. And it wasn't the typical contemporary, angsty or some, kind of angular kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But not all concerts are like that, of course. We all know that. But, that's just a reputation that some of the music that we do has. And, I find use of those sort of aesthetics as well. And so, but then I also like to try softer sounds, and more lyricism and more melody. And so that's what I'm going to be focusing on now. And, I think as someone who programs music, I think I might tend toward that as well. Although with Sound Circuit, the way we kind of deal with it as curators, we curate by inviting artists to bring in, and they do what they want. I don't know if that really answers your question, but
No, I think it does. It does, for sure. Can you tell us about any upcoming projects you have that you're excited about?
Yeah, actually, I'm having my album recorded here in the next few weeks, so I'm going to be very excited about that. I'll be making announcements about that, and then I'm working on a concert in Fort Worth at the Modern. I was commissioned to write a solo piano piece for Stanton Nelson as a pianist over there through the Gabriela Leonard Frank Academy of Music, and so. Delays, and now premiere is going to happen in February, but we're also working on a music video with that. This thing in December that we're going to be doing, and then preparing the NY Sound Circuit season, and then I want to see if I can try to get a concert happening in the winter, because I'm going to be turning 40 then, so in January, so we'll see.
Got it. Happy early birthday.
Thank you.